Welcome to the first model about motivation. Motivation is very important both for your growing and for the possibility to us to do something together. And you have two parts when it comes to motivation. One is to achieve and one is to avoid. And when it comes to motivation to achieve, you can also say you can do it in two ways. You can have an autonomous motivation that is your motivation, and a fantastic motivation that give you a better option to succeed with what you are doing. As many times maybe you can read or hear about athletes that says, I need to take a step back so I can find the motivation to win the next match. And this is of course an autonomous motivation. That's something that comes directly, give you a good feeling and also give you a better opportunity. The other motivation is a controlled motivation. And when it comes to controlled motivation, it could be also in two parts. One of the parts can be, for example, you have a work in a factory. It's not a fantastic work and you don't like it so much. But you have been working there in 10 years. That means that every day you come there, you will not have an autonomous motivation that comes directly and where you are thinking, wow, this will be funny. But you will keep on, because you know that if you do that, in the long run, maybe you can buy a car, a house, have a family. So what you are doing leads to something else. And it can also build on punishment. We say that you like to drive a little bit faster with your car. So you are out on a road and you think it goes a little bit too slow. So you press a little and drive a little faster. But maybe you stay in a space where you know that I will not lose my driving license. And if there comes a police, I'm quite sure that you brake and drive a little bit more slowly because you want to avoid a penalty. So this is motivation, and you can say that motivation is extremely important for us. But I want to send a question with you before we start with this topic about motivation. That is, do you think that you can handle the motivation? Do you think that you, for example, can create an autonomous motivation for you that gives you a better possibility to succeed? We'll see. We talk about that later. See you in the next model that's going to be about identification.